It's the Bustas, bitch.
That's right.
Welcome to the Bustas Podcast. I'm Ramosity.
Fuck, you were prepping.
I'm Wolo, yo.
I'm Hero.
And I'm terrified.
Damn right.
Yeah, I mean, like I saw like the thought process. You know, he's like,
Maybe I should redo that.
No, it's already done. It's already done.
But you know how loud that's gonna be.
That's all right.
Shh, that's something we got these for,
That's all right.
so we can straight shit.
All right, so
I was supposed to add something after that, but
are we ready?
Well, we've been ready.
yeah, we're ready. We're just
So today our topic is gonna be a long talk of controversy. Stepdads and tweakers.
That's a good topic. Some good topics.
How is that controversial? Like, I don't think there's anybody who's on side with their stepdad.
Everybody hates their stepdad.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
that's
saying.
controversial because there could be somebody out there who loves their stepdad.
I'm sure there was probably someone with
there's-
like a great stepdad.
Right.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
There's many.
To all the stepdads in the world.
And then there's
Fuck you, you don't control
and
me.
then there's those people who are
know me. You're not my dad.
yeah. I mean, there's those people that's also like, oh fuck crackheads, and then there's people like they have a disease. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah, don't
I
even
mean, it
get
is like
started
a
on fucking
Controversy,
sympathizers.
man, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Come on, man.
When it comes
they
to
need
something
help.
you could choose, it's like no one's forced them to go
Right.
lay in the crack den.
I mean, like everyone. I mean, they need help, but it's up to them to make that decision.
Exactly.
You know, it just can't be like. I mean, I ain't gonna give them sympathy.
It's like, yeah, they need help, but no one can help them until they are willing to help themselves.
Yeah.
I ain't giving them money. They'll just buy more crack.
I
Exactly.
ain't giving them. I never said about giving. No one should give a crackhead money. I mean,
Yeah, that's dumb. Crackhead's like, I gotta go buy a car so I can take my kid to private school.
I borrow $50. Gives like the stare. I borrow $50.
So I think how we're gonna do this is I got some crazy stories. I don't know about you guys, but I got some crazy stories I can
Yeah,
talk about.
Do like
Put some
a
on
one
us.
at a time type of thing. Throw down some
Yeah,
Twitter
hell
story.
yeah. All right. So we'll take it from the top. I go first.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Go right first.
So it was like when I was 8 years old, my mom got with this guy. He was out of prison. I'm not gonna mention any names for.
Yeah, just like use Abigail for my stepdad, Abigail.
John.
John.
So my mom got with this guy named John from prison, and he got out. And I remember I was like 8 years old. I was fast asleep. And I hear, Trevor, get up, hey, get up. So I'm all like, what the, 8-year-old getting up out of sleep, like what the heck? I look over. It's fucking dick flopping right next to me naked, waking me up, looking out the window like, hey, they're trying to get me. Get up. You gotta run to your aunt's house. And my aunt lived a mile down the road, and I'm 8 years old. And I woke up out of my sleep like, So what I do at 8 years old, I go running down the motherfucking road at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I get to my aunt's house, and she's like, you just need to stay here with us. I think he's having some issues right now, and that's pretty much how that night went.
Trev, get up. 3 o'clock in the morning.
I think the most traumatizing thing is like literally like seeing a dick flopping
dick just
right
swinging.
next to me. Yeah,
Trev, get up. He's like, Trev, get up.
it was traumatizing for an 8-year-old. I remember it.
Oh, God.
But
That's my first one. So somebody else can go now.
I got a quick small one real quick. It was just like, because like my stepdad, well, I guess we'll do like William, because John's a little too close. So I was just sitting. I woke myself up in the mornings to go to school and shit. We like the siblings did, because I had like 7 siblings in a house and shit. But I was just like going to make myself a bowl of cereal, and I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he was like just like butt ass naked in the kitchen, just like making himself grilled cheeses or something. I don't remember what he was. I think it was like just a ham sandwich.
Yeah,
Like
he's just
that.
making some food,
But-
butt ass naked in the kitchen.
I was like, "What are you doing?" You know, I like freaked out. I was like, "Oh shit, John naked." William. Oh shit, William, you're
We
naked.
could just beep it out.
Shit, William. And he was like, "Oh shit."
Oh shit.
He was like,
shit.
"Oh damn."
Oh, damn,
He
man, I didn't
he was
know I
like,
was
he's like, nah. He's like, nah, that's whack. And he started he had to walk past me to get to his room.
Oh,
Though.
that's
So I was like,
awkward.
fucking, like, what the hell, dude?
Oh, that's awkward as fuck.
Just a quick one. He went to his room with a ham sandwich. I was gonna make myself some cereal and shit. That was just a quickie.
Oh, man.
What about you, Mark? You
Goddamn.
got
Tweakers
Yeah,
and being
yeah,
naked, man.
Yeah, I got a stepdad / tweaker story.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got many of them, but we'll just go off the top. All right, my stepdad Don.
Yeah.
My stepdad Don.
That's a good
One time he thought he was Jesus. He started wrapping all these antenna cables around his arms because he thought it like granted him power. He kept wearing these black sweatpants with red lines because he thought the red lines were built-in heaters. But he also wore like 20 rings on each finger. I mean, he was jacked up on all sorts of shit. I mean, the guy was caught like eating grass in the park like naked. So like he went to like 3rd floor. He was crazy. But point of the story is he thought it was Jesus. One time I came home from school and like we had American flag. I don't know why, but we just had like American flag in my living room, like framed, like poof, American as fuck. Well, he went through and every single thing that was red in the house, he Sharpied black because red was the devil's color. Even though like his red lines was his built-in heaters, he didn't put that together at the time. I now
Did you
know
point it
that.
out to him?
I know, no, I should have. But every single thing red in the house was Sharpied black.
Collapses
Every single
world.
thing, and then while he was Jesus, he replaced all of our food with monsters. One time I came home and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make me a bowl of cereal. I opened the fridge, monsters. I'm just like, hey Don, where's the cereal? He's like, I threw out all the food. I was like,
Oh, okay.
all right. And then that's pretty much it. Like, I think he took me to McDonald's to make up for it, but I just didn't understand why he threw away all of the food and replaced it with monsters. I still don't know like the process of thinking. I to this day I have no idea why he done it, but we needed a lot of monsters at that
You didn't have
time.
an explanation for it?
No, I think he
You're
was
just like-
addicted to taurine. I don't know. I'm not sure about it.
So, like, maybe it's a good thing you didn't point it out to him. Red lines. That may,
Yeah,
like,
I
fuck
mean,
him
Dude, he
up.
might have like
Like
trying to
Rocky.
set himself on fire or
that-
something.
Well, he would have like hacked his own legs off. or
Yeah,
some
like
shit.
he was a funny guy and everything, and I mean even when he was tweaking, sometimes he was funny, but sometimes he would get, I guess, not enough sleep, like for many days, and then he'd be like quoting the Bible and being like, "I am Jesus, the devil walks among us," and I mean it got kind of scary. I remember one time specifically, we were driving, and he found out he could control planes. Like he took me outside. He's like, "Hey, I can watch this," and I was just watching. He's like, "See that plane? I'm controlling it." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." One time he did that shit in the car while we were driving down the interstate to go to Walmart.
Oh, God.
We were driving and he was just like to the windshield. He had his like hand on the windshield. And this time he was like controlling satellites in the sky. While we're doing like 75 to 80 miles an hour, like in a 65 mile an hour
no,
road, flying, and he's just like, not even looking at the road no more. He was straight up like this. I mean, we made it to town and got to Walmart.
Probably
but-
should have died then, man. That would have.
there was several times we should have died. Like when he rolled a car 13 times. Like he got right out of it. Because like yeah, like 13 times on T Highway.
That's like a record, you know?
Yeah, on T Highway. He rolled like the car was fucking smashed. You would have thought he would have been dead. But like I guess since he was like so limp and loose, like he had a couple
It's like the alcoholic thing, right?
cuts, but like he was able to just walk right out of it. He's like, I wrecked my car like 13 times.
What the fuck, dude?
I can keep going, but we'll stop it right there and we'll save some for here in a little bit.
Except maybe he had a little bit of Jesus in him after all.
Dude, I
Go check him out.
I mean, something.
he had something in him. Whether it be crack, taurine,
Mixture.
there was something.
Some jet or something. Buff out.
Also some jet fuel.
But yeah, there's that.
You got any white ones?
Just like ones at like my old job. I worked the graveyard shift on like the kind of scummy side of town.
Yeah.
And fuck, dude, like I don't even know. Like one of the greatest pastimes me and my buddies would do was right there, like where the registers are. This big ass window where you could just see out, and the PA system was right there. Well, I'd be like doing some work, and I'd come back up to the register, and I see a fucking crackhead out there. Like trying to throw away like a cup, but like as he like set the cup up, and then they're just like fucking just like see something in the trash can. Fucking taking forever.
I've seen that shit, yeah.
And so I look at my buddy and I'm like, watch this. And I hit the button, I'm like, and fucking drop everything they had and took off. So for like the next 2 years I worked there, every time I saw them in the parking lot, I barked at them. This one lady was like out there, like on her phone,
Yeah,
with like her purse hanging like right
thumb.
here. And she's all like,
Oh god, yeah.
I'm digging through her purse. Looking at it like this.
Way up in your face, like.
And so she drops purse, phone, everything, takes off.
Dude, you found a solution.
That's something, man.
Yeah, dude. That's like the best.
Had
Like,
one old
what
boy
is it
that
called?
worked
Deterrent?
with, you ever watch the
Repel.
movie Don't Be a Menace?
Oh yeah.
Hurry up and buy.
Yeah. Hurry up and buy!
For like 20 whole minutes in this little ass store, he was fucking with this crackhead. Crackhead came in, was at the candy, he's just like, and he was like, started getting the duster, and he's like, hurry up and buy! And like would hide, and he was like, and then like he like looked up and saw me, and I'm like, what? And he's like, he would just go around the store. He just kept, hurry up and buy! And he's like, what the fuck? After like 20 minutes,
He was like, oh, fine.
He was tripping balls.
and he thought he was, yeah, for sure, dude.
Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy!
So like something I learned is that like whenever they have a problem with giving gifts and then taking them back pretty quickly. You know what I mean? Like either not remembering that they gave it to you,
Oh, yeah.
or like
They
needing to take it back for
They
like
definitely
a reason.
do,
and shit.
yeah.
I had not my step cousin, all right, and he's like, well, I guess it's my stepdad's cousin. Like he came in one day to chill out with my family and stuff. He was already wigging out when he got there, but yeah, my mom knew it, everyone knew it, but they were like, whatever. I guess I was young,
He's
so I could tell if they were
family.
wigging out, right? They're family and shit. But he gave me his like whole ass fucking rock band set. That the whole fucking like the guitar, the drums, you know, the step. It was like
Hell
almost
yeah.
like pristine condition. He'd
Yeah.
bring that shit everywhere he
You were
goes.
super excited.
So I was like a little like suspicious. You know what I mean? Like I thought he was gonna like it was a prank or something. You know? No, he like straight up gave it to me. I was playing in my room and stuff, and like when he was getting ready to leave, he was looking for it. Like I could tell, he was like, "Oh, where's my rock band stuff?" And they're like, "Oh, it's in Zeke's room," you know. And he's like, "All right," He came in there, like I was still playing it, and he unhooked it and shit, like as if I wasn't even there, you know. He was unhooking it, and he putting it in his fucking like big ass like the rock band box, and I was like, "Wait, I was in the mall playing that," and he was like, "Well, I gotta get going," you know. And I was like, "But you gave it to me." And he's like, "I didn't give you shit."
I didn't give you shit!
And I was like, "No, he gave me the rock band." I was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's cool. I'll get you a rock band one day." No, I never got a rock band, but straight up, like ruined the rest of the night too. One, I didn't get a rock band set, and two, you gotta take him to the ER because when he started driving out, he drove straight into a fucking light pole, like 4 fucking. Oh my god! Boom! Wrecked his entire fucking Mustang.
Oh god.
So it's like, not only did you get a fucking rock band, now I'm stuck at home by myself because Mom and William had to go to the ER.
Damn.
I don't give you shit.
I didn't give you shit.
God damn.
Oh, Zeke that night's just sitting there like, man, I went
This
from
is some
so
bullshit.
happy to so pissed
Yeah,
off.
like talk about like being like, whoa.
You know, Zeke's
I was
looking out the
thinking-
window, and right when he wrecked, he's like, yeah, bitch!
I mean, when they took him, I was staring at that Mustang because the Rock Band was in there. The whole time, and I was like, I could.
I could take that out and play it.
I didn't though. That was it.
Oh, you're
Bitch.
good.
Yeah, I guess.
I
You
thought it
should
would.
have, dude.
I was really thinking about it, you know? I was like, would that classify as stealing? I don't know.
Not if it's already
I would
stolen.
try, like, you should try to
Plus,
play
I actually, like, true story, I didn't know how crack worked at the time. I thought, like, it was like a touch thing.
Oh, shit.
Like, I thought if you, like, kind of touch it, you get it. Like a disease. I was like 9, you know?
Yeah,
I was like
no.
9, 10.
like a werewolf thing, like a meth head fucking touches it.
No!
So I avoided
Now
touching.
you
You,
can't sleep.
you automatically start acting like him.
Yeah, right. So I was like, I didn't like get what he had.
Yeah. It's like, I'll leave that in the car.
So yeah, I just kind of like left it. Oh fuck.
God, that's good.
Yeah, that was a
shit.
good one.
The rock band curse.
The Rock Band curse.
I
I still
remember,
don't have Rock Band.
man, I remember for Christmas one year, and this goes back to the whole, like, they're infamous about giving stuff and then taking it away.
Yeah.
For Christmas one year, I got a PlayStation 2. Is right when it came out. Dude, I was ecstatic. For
Happy.
Yeah, for Christmas. Played it all that day, all that night. Woke up the next morning, it was gone. And I was like, where's the PlayStation 2? He's like, my mom's boyfriend, John, had took it back. And that was a Christmas present. It was like one of the only Christmas presents I got. But then it was gone. And so I had like PlayStation games and one of the controllers and no PlayStation 2. It was just gone.
Damn.
That is just wild. The way,
So
the way
high
this
to
shit.
so low.
Yeah, I was just like on top of the world. Just got Dragon Ball Z, Budokai.
Oh,
Oh no.
Gone, man, gone. The next day, gone.
That shit was fire, man.
Budokai was so awesome.
It was
dude.
dope. Like the second one was like
Yeah.
so good.
Oh, so good.
But anyway, that's
That's odd they do that.
Another Indian giver thing.
yeah. like-
Yeah, I mean, I got an Indian giver one too from my stepdad Don.
Yeah.
What happened is he got me a Xbox 360 like pretty much when they first came out.
Yeah.
He got it through one of those rent places like Rent a
Yeah.
Center or Rent One or whatever. He got me that and like a 37-inch flat screen TV. So I mean, I come home just not expecting anything. Oh, I got you this Xbox 360 and this flat screen. I'm like, oh. No, I only had a couple games, but I remember Halo 3 was one of them, and I'm just like, I'm playing through the whole campaign, I'm loving it. Well, I got to keep mine more than a day or two, but, like 2 months later down the road, I come in from a hard day at school, I just worked my ass off learning and shit, I walk into my room,
Worked by
no TV.
No TV.
No Xbox. he ran and centered the TV too.
Oh shit.
So like I walk in, I'm just like, yeah, about to play,
Oh.
nothing. So I'm just like, hey Don, where's my Xbox and stuff? He's like, that shit was gonna cost me $2,200. I took it back. I was like,
Damn it.
okay.
Can you grab me one?
And yeah, that's pretty much the point of the story. He's just like, that shit was gonna cost me $2,200. I took that back.
Thank you, sir.
There's only Diet Coke.
It's like, all
That's
right.
fine.
And then I just sat around, like.
Bored again.
No, I did have
Something's in my
I did have a little Game Boy
Oh, okay,
with
cool.
Pokemon,
There.
Oh.
and that saved me.
Oh,
but
shit, yeah.
if
Fire
it wasn't
Red Baby all
if
the
it
way.
wasn't have been for that, man.
Imagine if you came back and he's like, your Game Boy was gone.
Oh, like
Or
the
worse,
Game
took
Boy.
it apart.
Yeah, dude.
Oh
don't even-
god, that would have.
That'd been a sad day.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known what to do with myself. I'd probably start just drinking monsters, slamming them. Touring.
I played Pokemon Fire Red all the damn time.
Oh god,
Yellow was the best though.
I did like
I
Yellow.
like
That was my very first Game Boy game ever.
Yeah.
Pikachu would follow you around. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was the one with Lugia on it? 'Cause
Silver.
I played that a
Silver,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah, I played Silver a lot, Gold a lot, Fire
Yeah.
Red, Leaf Green.
Well,
Yeah.
it's I played like Fire Red, Leaf Green, Water Blue, but Yellow was the one I beat because
Yeah.
you got the Pikachu that followed you around.
Yeah.
But Gold and Silver were the besides later on the Game Boy Advance ones, were the only ones I played both of them and beat them all, just so I could get it all. You know.
Yeah. Every single one I played to beat, just because I was so into Pokemon.
Oh, fucking speaking of Pokemon,
Ruby
dude,
Red.
holy shit!
If there's any, if there's any like of our audiences that suffered from this addiction, let us know in the comments why you give stuff and then take it away.
What did they take from
Yeah.
you? What
So
did they give and take from you?
But no. So as a kid playing like Yellow and stuff, my favorite fucking Gengar, you know. Well, like in Alakazam and all the big ones you had to trade with.
Yeah, trade evolve.
Well, like, for some reason, like, all the kids I went to school with, like, didn't want to trade. Like, I didn't want to hook up, okay, buddy, okay, boy. And I was like, well, I don't have the cord, so I just want a Gengar, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just trade me your Haunter.
Well, so my childhood never got a Gengar in that fucking game. Now, this is like 2...
Or a Golem.
Yeah. This is like 2 or 3 years ago. I was just sitting there, and I was like, wait, I can get an emulator on my phone. And I'm like, I could play Pokemon, and I could get me a goddamn Alakazam and a Gengar, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm playing it, and I got my Haunter, like, to level, like, 60-something. And I'm like, why ain't this motherfucker evolving? Then I remembered you gotta trade him.
evolve.
And I was like, and it's a goddamn emulator. So
Yeah, you're like,
I was like, oh, man, I was so
fuck
upset.
that. Forgot all about it. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get that Gengar.
Yeah, I thought I
Not
was
today,
too,
buddy.
man. I thought I was hot
Fuck this
shit, man. Oh, I was so mad. I was like, God damn, I'm an idiot.
Some things that emulators just can't do, man.
Dude.
It sucks.
It happens.
The elusive Gengar.
Elusive.
Damn.
The elusive
I used to.
Gengar.
I remember all the like fucking rumors and shit that I spread around school. You know, like shiny Mew or something. You gotta go behind like this truck and shit.
Yeah, do some shady shit for it.
You guys do some shady shit on Pokemon. They get like shining Mew. You guys ever heard any of those? Really?
Everybody's
No,
like
I
looking
heard-
outside like, is he selling drugs?
You're like, the big rumor when I was a kid was the glitch Pokemon.
Oh, missing no?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you're like supposed to like swim in like a lake and you get to like this corner and it's like and you like fight it and then it breaks your fucking game.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool. Like, my buddy's like, dude, you can get it as a fucking Pokemon. I was like, no fucking way. Ruined my Fire Red.
Oh my god.
Should have corrupted my save. Corrupts just like saves, you know.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude.
That's sad.
My
What?
Pikachu.
Talk about he wasn't a friend.
Abomination.
He's not your
Yeah,
friend.
not no fucking friend. At least he'll be honest with me and say that the missing though, whatever the fuck, would ruin your fucking game if you try it. I'm like, oh okay, I don't need to know that fucking bad. Maybe one day if I'm like getting an emulator or something, or have like a dead ass new Pokemon
Damn,
game,
he
I might try it on
fucked
that,
you
but
up.
not my basic Fire Red shit, dude.
He fucked you up.
So I'm like, no, dude, he like that was like completely off his fucking head, dude. He was like, no, you know what? You could catch him. And I was like, I figured out
I
the
gotta
whole like
catch 'em,
creepypasta
dude.
shit or whatever the fuck it was like about. Was like, no, it just crashes your game and shit. That's what happens. I thought I did something wrong for the longest time. You know?
Oh my god.
And he was like, not man enough to tell me that he lied to my
Yeah.
fucking face. I was like, dude, I think I did something wrong. My game don't work no more. And he's like, dude, that's whack. That's it.
whack,
Dude, that's whack. I don't know what happened.
Look,
I
actually, I got him right now.
Yeah, I got him on mine, but it's with my uncle who like plays. He works at Nintendo and stuff, so like I can't ever like show you my shining Mew.
Yeah, it's at his house, so I can't get it, but I got it. I can't show it to you, but I got it.
You guys
He
never
like,
heard of like the
he like pulls up a Google image.
Shining
This is
Mew?
exactly what it looks like.
The mayor just made that.
I knew that you can get shining Pokemon, but I thought it was just random chance.
It is. They lied. It's like one of
Oh.
those like kid rumors and stuff like that.
Oh,
that kind of stuff
okay.
Where it's like, oh, you do this, and I don't even know if there is actually a shining Mew in the game. There's not. I, don't know, I doubt it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But it's like that rumor that always spread around. There's always shit like that.
Well, it's like, what was that one story that if you listen to the Lavender Town theme for like hours on
Yeah,
end, you'll
yeah.
commit suicide?
That creepypasta.
Oh shit.
It's fake. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, creepypasta.
But
yeah.
it's like, oh,
They got some good
talk
stories,
about
though.
like
I was
different
fixing-
rhythmic like headphone things that
Yeah.
fuck with your ears.
Dude,
Yeah,
I-
it's supposed to be like that binaural audio.
Yeah.
Dude,
But it's supposed to make you feel
I was
like
fixing.
all
I was
hope is
fixing to
lost.
say, man, because like I spent a lot of time in Lavender, or a
Yeah.
lot of time in Lavender.
Lavender
Oh,
Town is
I
fucking.
love it.
The
I
music's
like
creepy
the
as
song. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like creepy, but like kind of cool.
Yeah.
Good old Pokemon.
Yeah. All right, so back to the topic.
Back to shitty ass stepdad. Bully on for a little bit.
All right. Anybody else got any Indian giving
Sure,
stories?
probably got something. Oh, just recently, my baby brother, who is my stepdad's kid, right?
Mhm.
He got an Xbox One from like Aaron's, Aaron's or whatever.
Yeah, one of those
Yeah,
red places.
Yeah. I don't know how that fucking
God.
works, but for like the longest time, I guess he used my address or something because I kept getting the fucking door shit. Like they kept on. I was like, "Hey, dude, we need our Xbox One back. It's late." And I was like this. I was like, "Okay, what the fuck?" And I like tossed it. I was thinking, and I got another one. And I was like,
Dude, he fucked you,
"Yeah."
bro.
I was like, "What the hell?" I came over, talked to grandma and grandpa, and like just so happened, Justin had an Xbox One, and I was like, "Fucking William." Got a hold of him. I was like, these dudes are like saying they're gonna like get a hold of the authorities or some shit. I was like, I don't have an Xbox. I didn't buy an Xbox One off these dudes. It's like I don't even know. I don't fuck with Aaron's. I don't know what the hell Aaron's does. But whatever it is, it ain't fucking good, William. So get your shit straight.
That'd be
He's
funny.
like, oh yeah, And I'm like, no, fucking Xbox is, but Xbox is gone and shit. No, that sucks.
They come in and like repo your Xbox.
Dude, I was like, you never touched my fucking
Yeah,
Xbox.
fuck no.
Be like, hey man, we're taking your Xbox. This is ours. It's like, no, it's fucking not.
No, it's fucking not.
You trying to fight?
I was like, alright, dude, let me go grab my ice pick. Fucking throw it out.
Damn. I don't fucking fight fair, man. I'll let you know right now.
Hell no,
I'll
you
stab
just
your
see me
ass.
try to throw that thing? I ain't fighting fair.
I'll fucking kill him, motherfucker.
I got horrible form.
Dude.
I ain't fighting fair. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna start swinging ice picks.
My brother's a whole nother nother type of person, man. My brother's wild as fuck.
Oh fuck yes, dude! Holy shit!
You did finally find him, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
I know he was missing for a while.
Yeah.
No, we found him. I
Okay,
talked to him
good,
the other
good.
day.
Good
Okay.
shit.
Good. But yeah, his little brother, man, is like one of those. He's
Right
like
in my
so
face.
wild that you're like, it like drives you mad. But like on the same end, I respect the hell out of him. He literally does his own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he marches to the beat of his own drum. It's like, fuck, I wish I could do that to
Yeah.
that extent. Because he's just like,
Yeah.
That's
Like,
what he
my-
There's
wants.
like
My
there's a
brother
form of
does this-
respect for that shit.
So my brother does this thing where he likes to like shit talk everybody, and then
Especially on Facebook.
and then whenever he gets and ruffles people's feathers, the number one thing he says is, "My brother will fuck you up." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So like all these people's like, "Bring on your brother, motherfucker!" And I'm all like, "Oh fuck!" Just like 10 people I'm fighting right here,
Damn right.
just in the comment section alone.
I know,
Damn.
he was always, his armor is hilarious. I remember one time I was hanging out with Trev after school, and his little brother came up. And he's like, "Hey, I need you to fight this guy for me." And Trev was like, "Why?" He's like, "That's shit talking him, and now he wants to fight me."
Fuck.
And I was like, "You fight him. You're the one who pissed him off."
Oh man,
But yeah, all right.
good times.
So I remember one time.
In band camp.
Yes. No, like one time I had got this Bluetooth speaker. No, actually, it wasn't a Bluetooth speaker. That was before that time. Actually, it was like the whole boom box from like
shit.
the JVC little
Yeah.
Oh,
badass
yeah.
boom boxes.
Yeah.
Dude, I came home one day and it was like one of those things where like it's a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't really an Indian give this time. Like, I'll just tell you the story. So anyway, I come home. I'm listening to fucking Hawthorne Heights and this fucking thing, bumping it, boom, boom, boom. And dude, this thing had magnificent bass. Like I'm talking like you put a quarter on it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, this thing is so badass. Like I remember being infatuated with it for like hours. Like in like the little LEDs, like the jumping, like.
Oh yeah, I was looking at
With
those
that
things.
shit, like open up his window so we could like still play catch outside and listen
Yeah,
to it.
dude.
Hell yeah, jamming.
Well, anyways, my prized possession for like a a week. And then I come home one time, and I guess my mom and John got into it. I come home in my room, and like everything's like a disaster. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like the stereo that he got me was all like shattered and shit. Like he had stomped the shit out of it. And I'm like, fuck, dude. I was like,
Wait,
no.
They got into a fight, and they got into a fight.
Yeah, and
they're
like,
this
my
is-
mom's boyfriend John
Yeah.
had this like bad habit of like when they'd get into it, he'd break shit. Doesn't matter what it was,
Yeah.
he'd break the shit.
Yeah,
I guess
know.
my
William did that
stereo
too.
happened to be the thing next to him because like
He's
he
like,
broke
"Oh."
that shit.
I'm so pissed off. I'm gonna go to Trav's play.
No, like, I guess he went in there for something, and my mom had a bad habit of it, like
following. Yeah.
like nagging him and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
no offense to your mom, but she could push some fucking buttons, dude.
Yeah, she could, dude. So like, yeah, so I had it for a week, and
Then he stepped on it.
Then it was crushed.
Yeah. That sucks.
And I remember thinking,
He giveth, he taketh.
I remember like half of it was broke and shattered, and I was like, well, maybe it might
Yeah,
still
maybe
work.
I can still use it.
Yeah, that wasn't the case. It didn't.
It was like,
But I tried.
it's like that thing where you start like putting like the wires in the right place, so it start moving. And it's like maybe if it's over here, so put the thing up.
Got the antenna. Come on.
It's like I marked spots on the floor where you could step, because otherwise it will knock the stereo out of whack.
So yeah, it wasn't an
Fuck
Indian
that.
giving story, but like that was another like,
Still giveth and taketh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that stereo.
I forgot all about that until you said that.
That's
dude.
sad, man.
Yeah, dude,
That
it was
sucks.
a bad day in hell, man.
Bad day.
Cold day in hell.
Tweakers and stepdads, I'll tell you what.
Damn.
And sometimes you got a tweaker stepdad. That's the worst of them.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's something y'all have in common. Like, the closest
yeah.
thing I ever had to a stepdad was just an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And it was just, like, annoying living with him.
Well, see,
Dude,
my
we
William,
used
my
to fuck
stepdad,
with
was
him,
more of an
dude.
alcoholic
Yeah.
than he ever like really tweaked.
Yeah.
There's like very few times I actually caught him like tweaking, but he was a lot more like some pissed off drunk. Like there was one time.
You know, my stepdad wasn't really a tweaker, but he done it every now and then as well.
Yeah.
He was more of like a stoner.
Yeah.
So like, you know, he preferred pot
Yeah.
or getting fucked up on pills or whatever.
Yeah, my stepdad was pills, cocaine, meth, taurine. He pretty much just did it
Damn.
all. And
He's
that,
bringing Tori.
dude, I'll tell you,
Bring it, Tori.
after the monsters, there was something. There was something.
It's gotta be something.
I'm just saying, he was jacked up on everything.
So you know, I was living in a 2-story house or whatever. This is like, William would get like,
Is this
Like
the
piss
ghost
drunk.
house?
yeah, the weird like ghost house. I think they're not super. Well, anyway, me and my stepbrother, which all my step siblings, they were like a lot older than me, except for his youngest was like about the same age as me, like almost exact, right? But we were like fucking around, and I was like in this Tupperware thing, and on the second floor, he was gonna slide me down the stairs like stupid
Oh, shit.
right? And I don't know if William was tweaking or if he was just like really pissed off when it happened,
Yeah.
right? But his like room is right under the staircase, under my room and the stairs and stuff. So he was like, and my brother was like, all right, ready? And I was like, yeah, let's do it, right? And I had like the lid, I put the lid on and shit. He fucking just like as hard as you can, started like running with it and pushed it, and it hit the fucking wedges and like catapulted me down the stairs. It was like, like I rolled down the stairs, not protected from the Tupperware at all. Like it like hit the like lid and like caught itself. So it, like catapulted. Yeah, and like. I hit my head like 3 times on the stairs. Like, I swear I was like bleeding from the ear or something. Like, I was like freaking out. I couldn't like stand up very well. And all I could, like, shit was like rolling around, like what you were telling me about.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, beep, like flying around.
Oh, you
and all I heard
knocked
was,
yourself out.
yeah, I was like freaking out and shit. Like, I don't even think I blacked out. But like, I was like fucking wigging out.
You
and all I
hopped
heard
up
was like,
too quick.
yeah, all I heard was like, God damn it! God damn it! And I was like, I tried to. I
was trying to run, but she was like running towards him.
yeah, I like ran diagonal and shit. It was like a PTSD attack almost.
Hell
like,
yeah.
He's like, what happening? And
God damn it!
my brother, he's one of those dudes who'd always do the stupid shit, but then like point at me.
Oh shit!
That was him.
Like I always like, but now I think about it, like I wasn't not too angry about it because like my stepdad was his dad. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, and
I get it.
Yeah, right. So it's like, you don't know because he was kind of a shitty dad. You know what I mean? But
right. It's either like having beat the shit out of you, or
yeah, because like at the end of the day. My mom ain't fucking
hard as you.
He ain't touching me type of thing. You know what I mean? That type of thing, like without like repercussions.
Yeah.
But his kids were like free game.
Yeah,
That sounds fucked up, but whatever.
No, it's like that.
Yeah.
Everybody's a real kid who will always come priority. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway.
Unless you just don't like them.
But yeah, he kept storming out of his house or his room, like looking, like he was looking for something to strangle. You know?
Looks right at you.
What? It was like midnight when it happened.
Oh god!
Dude, that makes it even worse, dude.
But my brother came running down the stairs and shit. John, he was like, whatever, just bring it. I don't give a fuck. But he was like, what was that? What was that? And my brother was like, this dude right here, he was crazy. He was storming down the stairs.
He jumped down the stairs, man.
It lasts like all days.
Yeah, so that didn't end well, but that's pretty much the end of that story. Just like fucking.
Damn, he threw you underneath. He's like, that was him, dude.
Yeah, I
he
was like,
somersaulted down the stairs.
There's a slight ringing and stuff. I don't think my ears are bleeding, but it felt like something
You were probably
was like
concussed.
yeah.
That's exactly what that
I was
was.
like, I gotta think, dude. I gotta think. I can't get on my feet.
Oh, you're like all days, like a fucking Call of Duty, like plot twist.
Yeah, like it's like Call of Duty stuff when you get like blown up part way. It's like,
you're gone, dude.
yeah, dude, it was just like sensory overload where it's like, oh, dang, that was a bad idea. Hear my stepdad just like screaming.
You're just now catching up, and like your stepdad's like, oh, what the fuck? You're just like, what the
screaming
fuck?
in my he was like screaming in my face. I could like barely hear him, but like I think I was hearing him just fine. It's just like my brain wasn't like linking in the words.
Yeah.
So it was like like that Charlie talk.
Dude, I did concuss myself one time on an accident.
Oh shit!
Like I was reaching into the closet and I had my science book like halfway off.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
And like I reached down and my elbow hit it, and like I was like looking up at the same time, and like a boom, and it flipped and bow right on my chin, like perfect, and everything's like ting. And I was just like, oh shit, dude, I think I just knocked myself out for a second with my own science book.
That's crazy how just in that little bit of motion he created enough force to get
right on the button.
Perfect, dude. Like it was like I couldn't have, like if I tried to do that, it wouldn't have happened.
Right.
But like I just like reached up, elbow down, ping. My ears started ringing, all black.
All black.
Ping. And I'm like sitting there like, and then I finally everything like came back to normal, and I'm like, dude, I just knocked myself out. What the fuck?
God damn.
I think I concussed myself with the science book.
God damn.
Well, I did get. There's one time well, we were talking about like the stereo system and stuff with like the light. Well, anyway, ours was encased in like this big wooden like hut thing that was like really cool and stuff.
Yeah.
And our other house that got burnt down before we moved was 2-story. So I was like 7, I think 8. It had like that like perfect circle, you know what I mean, where it's like the kitchen goes to the living room room goes to like a room, and like that room has like a doorway that leads to the dining room or something like that type of thing. So I just like fucking running around all the time.
Like an open floor.
Yeah,
Open floor plan.
Went into the hallway. I think I was playing tag with my sister or something stupid like that inside the house.
I'd be fucking my brother up.
Dude, I fucking. Well, anyway, like I got a scar from like here to like here or something like that. That's why I don't shave my head. I look like a skinhead or something stupid. But I do fucking look like a skinhead or whatever. But I got like all sorts of scars on my head. But like there's one like right here, and it's cause I don't know what I was doing. But like as a joke, I was like fucking had my head down just fucking sprinting and shit. Ran right through the fucking wooden stereo thing, shattered his stereo system. But it broke both like wood beams and shit that was connected to it. Just like snapped it. Didn't knock me out, but I got up. I was like, oh. Wow! I touched my hand.
Wow!
My hand was like covered in blood and shit. My mom just got back from the gas station and she's like, "You're dying! You're dying!" He fucking threw me in the fucking car.
Dude, you just reminded me of like that Mad TV thing. That like, look what I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that though. I was like torpedoing through the fucking house.
Look what I can do.
Yeah. It was like boom, ran right through the damn thing. I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, dude. I know we're completely off topic, but dude, like I concussed myself bad one time.
Yeah.
We was playing football outside as kids, and I just got to tell you this story because I don't think it would have happened any other way. Like,
Yeah.
it was destined for it to happen to me.
Oh,
But we was playing football, and this magnificent catch. Like, my buddy's like, "Go long," so I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing the damn thing. You better throw this to me if I'm doing the damn thing." He's like, "I got you." So like I'm like running, and I turn, and he's like running back, about to get tackled. It's like the epic moment. Like I'm looking, I'm like, "Oh, you better fucking throw it before he gets you." He's like, launches it, and I'm like, pow, catch you, boom, smoke the fucking light pole. And you were running, dude. I smoked it so hard that it flipped me like this. Like I don't know how it happened, but like, I was like, boom, landed on the ground.
You like hit it kind of sideways.
Knocked my ass out completely cold for like at least 5 seconds.
Oh,
And then whenever I
that
woke up, I was like, oh fuck, I still had the football though. Touchdown, baby.
See, I was like, you're about to say a fence or something, but you sniped a light pole.
Dude, it was one of those ones with like the metal box and the little like plastic board thing.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I smoked it and then like I got knocked out and I raised up and like half of it's cracked off. Like I fucked it up, dude.
That epic moment, just bam, reality.
Dude, I hit so hard, dude, so hard that like somehow like it fucked me some way. Like I ended up like upside down somehow.
Yeah.
Running into it straight. Like,
It was like-
maybe it was like because I got clotheslined by it kind of. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Like a tour.
like I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. To be honest with you,
Well, it's like
all I
in
know is it knocked me out, and I still had the football.
Hey, that's what matters. You still had the football.
My buddy told me
Fuck the
everything
health.
that happened. That's where I got the information from. You know, he could have been like, it might not have been that epic. It's like maybe he like made it a little more epic.
Just to make you feel better about it.
You could have just like, bang!
Yeah, it's like, boom.
Maybe like hit it with like.
You had like 2 seconds before you passed out where you're like,
but no, I like to think it was pretty epic. Just because I still had the football. So like it's still a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's still
I mean,
epic.
yeah, you
Fuck
smoked
health.
the light
You
pole.
got the 7 points, dude.
All right. Anyway, that was another one. That was just concussion. But since we're done with that, anyway, like
you guys got any stories?
I got a sort of concussion story. I
yeah.
stopped the golf cart with my forehead. This motherfucker witnessed it. He was in the passenger seat of it. We was hanging out with this one kid. He's just annoying kid. Well, we were fucking around with the golf cart. We figured out that if someone pushed it backwards
and we stepped
and
on
we
the gas.
stepped on the gas, pow!
Oh, yeah.
So, well, we got stuck on this one part, and I was like, "Oh, I'll jump out and push it."
I remember
and
this.
Trev's in the passenger seat, and the other kid was driving, and I'm like pushing it, and I let it go, and about that time, it's like, and like goes forward, and like bam, like a headbutt it. And I like fall back, and they like stop.
And I remember at the time, like we were laughing our asses off. Like and he's like knocked on the ground, like, and we're all like, oh! And then I remember like the whole extent of I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey,
oh shit.
I was like, Harry, you alright? And then after a while, he's like,
Yeah, dude, I was just laying there like, fuck.
I was like, oh fuck. You're like, fuck. We did just hit him with a
I'm
fucking
not
golf
gonna lie.
cart.
I was that friend. I was laughing my ass off at the time.
In his defense, that's like probably the 10th like head injury he's witnessed me just like walk away from.
Yeah, you're like,
So, he pretty much
ain't
knows. Yeah, he's alright.
He's got a thick skull. He be
Once we
alright.
had another buddy, and it's funny that you hate Steven Seagal because our other buddy
Loved him.
Yeah, loved him to death. Like
Really?
like that's the actor.
I'm gonna fight him too. No kidding.
Like he was like, he was never like he never went to like martial arts school or nothing, but he was always into it. So like anytime he learned something, he'd like show us and
Yeah.
Well, he was teaching. Yeah, he was like showing me this one thing. He's like, you catch their arm. He's like, what do you do next? I'm like, well, I'm gonna swing my other arm, and he like caught it. He's like, now what do you do? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, well, then I would go like this, and when he pulled me, bam, we like forehead to forehead.
Oh,
And like I like scooted back, and he like stumbled like into my kitchen table. And he got up and had like a fucking unicorn horn.
oh, big ass pump knot.
Yeah, like I was just like, oh, ow, that sucked. And he's like, yeah,
he just went like hard into it too.
He did it.
It was his momentum.
He's like,
He created it.
I'm gonna knock my friend out.
Ended up knocking himself out.
Yeah, man, just
Shit.
That shit don't work anyway. That's so dumb. I hate the little like the. That don't work.
Aikido.
That's so Aikido or whatever the
Or
fuck.
whatever
I don't
it's
even think
called.
that is like Aikido specific. I just like I've seen Steven Seagal do that. Watching like other action movies and stuff where they're like, and then
well, it's like
so fucking dumb. Yeah, it's like oh
Like where
no,
they grab the arm and
what am I gonna do?
He's got to my limbs.
It does look like some WWE shit.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
he's like stomp your foot and like, ooh, and they're all like, oh.
yeah.
Like I would understand if you get like your arm on their elbow or something, kind of like lock
Yeah,
that
like the
shit.
joint
Yeah.
lock.
Yeah, like a.
Yeah, that
But
shit's
like,
real.
like catching both his arms and
Like
shit.
back here,
you
like-
probably just slip that thing right through. You be like. He's like, oh,
If
do not
somebody
bring
catches my arms like this, I'm just gonna be like,
I was gonna kick him in the dick.
Yeah. And if it's actually a fight to the death, I'm biting them right in the throat.
But it's funny because the same guy, like we were older by this point.
It's good. It's empty.
I was dating my wife now at the time, and we were all hanging out over there at her place, and our buddy was like, "Yeah, so I've actually been learning some judo and whatnot."
judo. That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to think of. Judo.
And
Yeah.
we're like, okay, man. So Trev's like, all right, show me something, and he's just like, just come at me, and Trev like goes at him. He's like, what? Like knocks the hair out of
Damn.
Literally happened. Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if you can prove it, that's what.
And he looked at me. He's like, "You want to try?" I'm like, "No,
no.
I hate.
I'll bitch you down."
I hate it when those people do that, where they're like, "Oh, I learned like
Let me
this
try
type of
this
like
on you."
fighting style and shit." Like, "Oh, I've been practicing Muay Thai." I'm like, "Oh, really? Show me something." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to hurt you or something like that." It's like you didn't learn anything. You like watched it on a clip.
Dude,
I don't
You watched
wanna
like
hurt you.
Unbox or something.
It was like the most perfect judo toss.
He fucking
Dude.
perfect.
my cousin, oh my god, like, so, I have an older cousin and a younger cousin. They used to wrestle around all the fucking time, and I was there one day when they was wrestling, or my cousin was like, yo, I want to show you a move, and Eric, okay, so, yeah, anyway, both of my cousins were like, alright, and then,
Shout out.
yeah, shout out. My younger cousin was like, all right, do it to me. He was like that guy, like, show me. And so he like lifted him up. He's like, it's called the power bomb. And so he did the whole like put his head under his legs and lift him up. And like, dude, I was like, oh my god, dude, this is gonna be sweet. And like as soon as he lifted him up and got him right here, he kind of struggled, and like my younger cousin was like kind of wobbling, and I heard him. And he just like let him go. Dude.
Powerbomb.
Yeah, dude. It was in the housing. So like those fucking hard ass floors.
Concrete.
Oh,
You know, like,
damn.
all I heard was
Power bomb.
And then he just fucking dropped him on his back. And then, like, he gets up, like, 10 minutes later and his head's all busted open. He had to go to the hospital and get stitches in his head. Dude, it was bad, bro.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, he just dropped him, dude. Boom!
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
Because, you know, your legs are right here and then the ass is, like, right here.
It's like he didn't get pink eye.
He ate that part. That's what happened.
That's fucking disgusting.
Straight ate that part.
Oh, fuck.
But, dude.
I got a story when it comes to like the whole concussion thing and everything, and being a kid. And it's a good one because I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was driving my buddy just got a brand spanking new like sporty 4-wheeler, not a farming 4-wheeler, like a really sporty like Raptor or
Yeah,
whatever.
like the little ones.
Yeah, like it was fucking fast. And he was like, "Hey, you want to drive it?" So I was driving it, and he had this huge gravel road. It had a bunch of turns.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting there. I'm doing like 60 miles an hour. I got it like, rah! And he's like, dude, slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm like, I used to race these professionally. Like as a kid, I was just like, he's gonna trust me if he thinks I used to race them professionally. So I'm sitting here doing like 60 miles an hour around all the turns. One of the turns though was like really, really, really sharp, and as I'm doing like 60 miles an hour around it, and I start to take the turn, and the bike just goes and starts rolling with both of us on it. Like it rolled over 3 or 4 times, and then it ends up in like where I wrecked. It was like this little like swampy ditch, and there's thorns everywhere. Like I rolled us into thorns in a swamp. So I get up. My head's like really dizzy and my ears are ringing. I'm just like, whoa. And then I'm like, oh, did I kill my friend? And I look at him and like he's okay. He's all scratched up and he's hurting. And like we're like, oh shit, because like he just got this brand new Raptor like that day. So we roll it over. There's this huge dead frog in the handlebar. I don't know how it got there. Like where you squeeze the brakes, there's a huge dead bullfrog. Like I rolled it right on top of the bullfrog. But like the handlebars are kind of like crushed to the tank a little bit from rolling it, and it's just all fucked up. So we walk all the way to his house. We were like 2 or 3 miles away from his home, so we're like limping all the way there. And he's like, "I thought you used to race bikes." I was like, "I did. I don't know what happened." Which I was just a kid. Right. Well, as soon as we got there and told him about what happened, his dad seemed kind of mad. He took us out to the site with his truck. He started loading it up, and like I could tell, like his stepdad or his dad just wanted to like punch me in my face. As soon as we got back to the house, he's like, I hear him on the phone. He's like, "Yeah, can you come grab your kid?" I was like, oh shit. And like 30 minutes later, my mom was there to pick me up and I left. But like, I straight got kicked out of the house. So he's just like, come get your fucking kid and go. Because I just wrecked this like $3,000-$4,000 Raptor.
Goddamn, dude.
Yeah, I was just so confident. I'm just like, man, I used to race these.
But I mean, like, what the fuck does he expect? Letting a couple little kids run around on a $3,000-$4,000 4-wheeler.
Yeah, I mean,
like, come on, like.
Well, one of the rules though, when he let us like leave out, he's like, you drive it, talking to his son, and then as soon as we got out of sight, we just swap seats, and I'm like, I professionally race these. And then rolled it like 3 times.
Fake it till you make it, right?
Dad, he drove it.
Dude, I hope that friend watches this video so he'll be like,
You lying sack of shit.
Like all this time, he was like, man, I used to know a buddy. He raced him professionally, but I wrecked with him once.
Yeah, now he's like, he wasn't professional. I'm telling him, because like, he did not want me to drive it fast, and I was just like, I used to race these professionally. Like, I don't know where the fuck I raced them professionally, but as soon as I said it, he believed it. So I still just 65 miles an hour.
dude,
And then I rolled it over us.
dude, it's funny what confidence does. People's like, I believe that guy.
Yeah, he's just like, okay.
It's like he like wanted to go that fast, but he needed that validation.
Yeah, like, okay, it's all right to go that fast now. I raced these professionally. I was like 11 years old. He was like 9.
You literally know that whenever you guys like got conscious and shit, you was looking at it and was like, fuck, dude.
Oh no, I was so scared.
Dude, dread.
I was so
Instant
scared.
dread.
As soon as I seen like it was flipped over and like it was half full of water, like I could tell like it's probably not gonna run right. And I was like, you know what, whatever. So then we tried to start it over and 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 over. And we like tried to start it for like an hour. We're like, we're gonna get this started. Everything's gonna be okay. Like we'll figure out the handlebars later, even though they're like wrapped to the gas tank. It was not starting or moving.
Oh,
It
man.
was done.
Like, don't worry, dude. We'll fix it.
The very first day.
I work on
day.
them professionally.
It was the first day he had it, and I just fucking rolled that bitch 3 times and completely fucked it up.
Anyone else
Dude.
ever tell us like lies and shit? That
Dude,
you
he
did?
wasn't a cool he
Does,
wasn't
like-
a cool ass friend and then told his dad like I done it.
No, like as soon as we
man.
got there, he's like, Mark wrecked the bike!
Yeah, that's like.
As soon as we got there, he's like, Mark wrecked the bike, it's up the road. It's like, he was severely scratched up because when I rolled us through those thorns, like the bike rolled over us a couple times and then we got slung off into the thorns.
Right.
So he was all bloody and he was all crying like the whole 3 miles. He's like, and by the time we got there, the first thing he says, Mark wrecked the bike.
I've been like,
It was
you
over.
little shit.
It was
I'll kill you!
it was over. And then I
Fucking accident.
had to go home.
I did it all the time when I was a kid, though. Like lie about my
Yeah,
experience.
yeah. I would just be like the baddest motherfucker
But I
around.
did BMX for like a little bit, not even like a year, you know. Whereas, like, and I would get like consistently like 3rd, 4th place. I wasn't like that good at it. Like I could do some tricks, wasn't good
Well, I
at
mean,
it.
if you're
but
placing
like
and
just saying
stuff-
that I was in.
I thought you were just talking about like you bunny hopped once or twice. I'm in BMX. That's why.
no,
I
like I
said.
did like a.
Yeah,
Supercross
that's like
thing.
the shit we grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, well, I did it for a little. My dad, my like adopted dad, my sister's dad, whatever, weird shit. He got me into like a BMX thing, cause, and like I did that for a little bit, and it was like I liked it, but I kind of sucked dick at it.
Yeah.
This dude, fucking remember his name, fucking CJ. If you ever watch this, eat my dick. Always wins fucking first place on all the goddamn things. I was like, man, how do you do that? He's like, I don't know.
I'm just
I was like, I
good.
hate when people do that.
I'm just good, man. All right?
But anyway, just
I'm
like.
just built different.
Just me saying that I was in a BMX thing was like more than enough for people to believe I was good at it.
Yeah.
You know, where
Yeah,
it's like,
BMX. They're like, oh.
Damn.
but like I'd always push that I'd like was secretly the best or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
you're talking to someone
like,
that
dude-
don't like watch your performance. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
dude, I got gold. I got
Yeah,
gold last
I
year.
got like 3 gold medals, dude. But check it.
Yeah.
I like fuck up like a spin. You're like, fuck! I swear I know how to do it. I swear.
Like it slipped. All right.
Yeah.
Slipped out my hand.
If that rock wasn't there, I totally would have done it.
It's like everyone who says they can skateboard, but they can't. They do like a kickflip and they kick the skateboard off or something. He's like, I can do it. I can. I swear.
Yeah.
But it's also like skateboarding. Sometimes you can fuck up.
Skateboarding was my shit. Like
Yeah.
I love skateboarding.
You can definitely figure out who skateboards and who don't. Real quick.
Yeah.
Just send them down a hill. Just send them down a hill.
I
I
found
was
out the
horrible
hard
at
way
skateboarding.
that skateboarding wasn't for me because I wanted.
Yeah,
my
no,
buddy
I
was
really
skateboarding, all my other buddies were doing it. I want to do it, and I kept fucking myself up. So I was like, I'll be the camera guy.
Yeah. I'll record y'all. I'm here.
Like, I'll do
Like
other
I would
shit.
try to
just-
act like I was a skateboarder, but like because like where my grandparents' place was like nothing but gravel road, so I'd like sit there in the gravel and like try to do
Yeah, kick
flips
flip and shit.
I think I told you guys that story when like that.
Poser.
Yeah, for real though. Like that crush, my crush or whatever, that was like not too far off. Was like walking by and shit because everyone walks around that neighborhood. I like landed one fucking kickflip and I thought I could just like land them all for now on. Like I kept like missing.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Well, I kept doing it. I finally did it. I finally saw her come by, and I was like, "Yo, get her to check this out." Broke my nose like. That was like my worst wipeout too. Like the other ones, I'd like stumble or something, or I might just like miss.
Yeah, this
that
one
I was like.
fucked you up.
That one I like locked my fucking legs in place and fucking pivoted into
Right
the
in
gravel.
front of a crush.
Right in front of my crush.
That's how it
It's
goes,
always when
isn't
you
it?
try to impress people
Yeah.
when shit goes wrong.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
Same thing, man. I was going down this gigantic spiral hill, or like it's not really a spiral, but it's like turn. So
Yeah, it's like a snake.
yeah. It's anyway. Like I was hauling ass. I even put some speed on that shit. I ran into the caveman down. And boom. But I had some speed. Made it to the very end. Like my cheeks were literally like how much speed I had.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Made it to the very end. I was like golden cable. random ass cable just at the bottom. Skateboard stop. I did. Face plant. Hit so hard I flipped and like skid on my face, and like I was like, my nose was like red as fuck. Like it tore all the skin off my nose.
Yeah, road rashed you.
And then I couldn't feel my hand for like 2-3 days.
Man, every time I tried to do like that downhill thing, that never worked out for me. I was always like, but I was also a bitch, I guess, when I was a kid. Because like, when I start going downhill on a skateboard, I like hunch down, I grab on, and I'm like, help! Help! But it's like,
I have fucked up.
yeah. I was like, too fast!
I don't have any downhill.
The old
like,
speed
stories.
wobbles, bro.
I never tried any downhill stuff
Never landed
because,
one, so I stopped.
like in my eyes, you know, he was the best skateboarder out of the whole group, you know, and he couldn't make it down the hill. Ain't no way I was ever trying to go down the hill, you know.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Speed wobbles will get you.
Oh man, Mark, I'm sorry, but your speed wobble, like
That was epic. Dude.
like whenever I see another speed wobble, I compare it to yours, dog.
Yeah, and it will never beat yours.
How bad was yours?
I mean, I was flying too. I got to the point of moving down this hill, and right when I got wobbly, like in my head, I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna bail off," even though I'm doing like 40 or 50 miles an hour. Like, I'm moving fast, and I decided to bail because it's like,
Yeah, he was like,
yeah, I was trying to balance myself, like fucking flying, and like I speed wobbled for like, I swear it felt like 10 seconds. Finally, I decided to step off. Right when I step off, the board goes.
Stepped up?
Yeah, I stepped off. But right when I step off, the board goes sideways, and then my next footstep hits the board. Boom! All fours 50 miles an hour. Bam! Right under my hands.
Oh!
Like I swear he was
your
in the
fucking
air for like 10 whole seconds, just.
Yeah, and then I did that real hard land with the boom, boom, and like
all you hear is smacks.
I'm hurting, my knees hurting, and then I see fucking
Yeah,
Daryl's mom's at the top of the hill waiting for us. We all walk up, I'm limping.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, are you guys having a good day? All right, well, I'm going to the house." And I was like, I had walked like another 2 miles on my hurt knee.
It's so weird because like, it was a group of us, and like 3 of us were like walking fine, and Mark's like half dead.
Yeah,
She's like, "Oh, okay, see you."
then she's like, "All right, well, I'll see you guys at the house." And she drove off, and I'm like, "No! Like, I gotta walk like this."
Have a ride.
God, it was awful.
That sucks, man. That sucks.
Oh,
man.
shit.
Dude, we went hard at the lake though. Bro.
Yeah.
Like skating. Oh.
Is it time?
It's already time.
Alright.
Well,
time.
maybe we'll have to continue this to the next podcast.
Yeah, talked about our fucking weird ass kid shit.
We could just talk about injuries for the next podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Just like that. I got like 8 head injuries.
Oh yeah,
Scars.
I fell
I got
out of
one, like,
trees
right
and hit
here.
trucks and all sorts of shit. We'll do it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, sounds good.
All right, well that wraps it up, guys. As always,
Stay sexy,
Stay sexy,
bitches.
bitches.